Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rosina and I create makeup, skincare and a bit of lifestyle videos on this channel. So if you like that sort of content, then subscribe down below. So today I thought I would talk about my skincare absolute do not do from someone who has done them and did them for quite a few years. If you have been following my channel for a while, you will know that I am on a skincare journey. I am obsessed with James Welch at the minute, Hyram, all the big skincare like YouTubers. I've been watching them religiously for quite a while and my skin is looking a hell of a lot better. So I thought today I would talk about the things that I used to do to my skin that made my skin so bad, and things that I would suggest to you guys to steer clear of completely. These are mostly like techniques, they're not so much products. I don't really have any of the old products I used to use, but they are the techniques. So if you want to see my skincare nose, then just keep on watching. Obviously I am not a dermatologist, esthetician, and I do not claim to be. This is me just reviewing these products, and these are mistakes that I have made that really made a difference to my skin and really sort of pushed me back on my skincare journey, and I wanted to share them with you. So do not take my word as Bible. If you do have really severe skin concerns or any concerns at all, please do see a dermatologist or an esthetician who can actually give you some advice on how to treat your skin. This is just coming from me as a consumer, so I just thought I would disclaim that. I love skincare, but I am no means an expert. Okay, so there are only a few that I used to do sort of religiously, and it really irritated my skin. So my skin is looking pretty glowy at the minute. I feel really nice. I have just plaited my hair because I want my hair to be wavy tomorrow for work, so I'm going to go to bed with my hair like this. It's also nicer for doing like your skincare in the evening. So my first big skincare no, if you suffer with sort of severe like redness or sensitive skin, I used to run the tap in my bathroom and I would sort of get all my products ready and I'd leave the tap running until it was the hottest water that I could get out of the tap, which is awful. Now I think about it, I feel ashamed. So I used to fill the sink and it would be the hottest water ever, like I could barely put my hands into it, kind of hot, and then I would use it to open up my pores on my skin. So sometimes I would use like a flannel and I'd lay it over my face, or I would just wet my face and I'd take the flannel off and my skin would be so red. Like it was insane, and it would sting, like it would actually hurt. But I did it and I thought it was doing a good job. I would then wash with a cleanser or a face wash, and then I would use that water again to rinse it all away, and then I'd go, oh, my skin feels very tight. And I was like, oh, that must be good because my pores are really tight, my skin's all clean, there's nothing left on my face, there's no bacteria left, like nothing can survive that heat. But what I was actually doing was I was stripping the moisture out of my skin. I heard James Welch talking about this a lot. I can't remember what it's called. But basically when you put loads of water and heat onto your skin, it draws the moisture out of your skin. So if you have severely dry skin, do not put severely hot water on your skin because you will just strip all moisture out of your skin. You'll take a lot of products to get your skin to feel hydrated again. I would, thinking about this now, probably suggest, you know when you run a baby's bath and you put your elbow in and your elbow has to just about, like, you can feel the water on it. I would do that and use that on your skin. And also don't wash your face. I'm just starting to do this, but don't wash your face in the shower because obviously your body can withstand a lot higher temperature than your face skin. My next big no is flannels. I use this to wash my face, but what I tend to do now is, because this is a form of manual exfoliation, I tend to just sort of gently kind of rub products off. I do try to just take the water out the sink and sort of splash it on my face, but it goes absolutely everywhere and I do not want to make a mess in my bathroom. So if I do use a flannel, I tend to sort of try to dab or gently rub so that I'm not exfoliating my skin too much and not scrubbing at my skin, because that was what I used to do. I used to get this and I'd get this like this and just scrub at my face as like vigorously as I could, because it made my face feel smooth, but I would have such red skin. Like my skin would be angry at me. Like I don't know why I did it. Now I think back, like I just think you're stupid, but we all make mistakes and I am here to tell you how to avoid these mistakes, because it would irritate all these sort of spots and I'd be like, why aren't they going? But I was like scrubbing them, so I was just making them more angry. So that's another thing. Washcloths, if you're going to use them, try to be as gentle as possible. Also, I use a new one every single time and I think my family hate me for it, but I literally will use one, put it in the wash, and then I'd have another one that I dry my face with if I'm going to dry my face. So always make sure you have a clean flannel. My next thing is, I used to rant and rave about this on my channel. If you've been with me for quite a while, I'd say at least 2 years, you would have seen that I was obsessed with this at one point. So it is like dermaplaning, or like shaving your face. So I used to do this religiously every single week, if not twice a week, which is horrible. And I'd also reuse the same one, so I was just putting bacteria back onto my face. The issue with using these and using them every single week is when I had like active spots, I would just be hooking the heads off of them every single time I shaved my face. So once they were sort of like healing after a week, I'd then just rip the heads off them again by dermaplaning or shaving my face, and then I'd just have bacteria getting back into them. It would sting, but I would still do it. I was like, oh, I need to do it. I've got really fuzzy skin. I don't have that fuzzy skin. Like, it's not even that noticeable. I did once have like a really black hair on my chin, which obviously is not the nicest thing to have. But if you are going to shave your face, please use a new one of these if you are going to use them, and just don't do it when you have like severe spots, like if you have acne or anything like that. I just think you're just causing irritation where you don't need it. It's also another form of exfoliation. If you're already scrubbing your face with a flannel and then shaving your face, you're just double exfoliating, and that is another thing I'll get onto in a minute. Make sure you go one direction as well. I've seen that people just say just go up your skin, so I always go up, and I usually do it within about 5 minutes, so I don't really like scrape at my skin. I try to really not. I would suggest, if you're going to use them, use a new one every time. It can be a bit more expensive, and I'd say only do it once a month. Do not do it every week. As I was saying, exfoliation. I used to be very into exfoliation, like I would exfoliate every single day. This isn't the one that I used to use, but this is just an example of an exfoliator I currently have. This is the Lemonade Soothing Scrub from Ole Henriksen. If you don't like lemon in your products and you don't like scent or fragrance, this is not for you. It smells like lemon meringue pie, which I love. But what I used to do is I would take off my makeup with a face wipe. I was one of those people. I haven't done that in years, but I used to take my makeup off with a wipe. And then I would scrub my face with a flannel to wash it. And then I would go in with a exfoliator and I would rub it into my skin as vigorously as I could. And then I go back in with the flannel to wash it off, and I'd rub it in again. So I was basically triple exfoliating every single day. I was exfoliating my skin so much that even though I had oily skin, I would have super dry cheeks and I wouldn't feel like I could move my face. It was just so much exfoliating. So I would really recommend to only exfoliate once, maybe twice a week. If you have super dry skin, maybe 3 times a week maximum. This product actually says to use 2 to 3 times a week. I only use this once a week now if I feel really, really dry, which I haven't been feeling so much lately, so I haven't really used it, but it's there for those moments where my skin does need that extra exfoliation. Please, if you're going to exfoliate, only exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week maximum, no more. So the next thing that I used to do, so hyaluronic acid. Now I love this stuff, especially the ordinary one. It's nice and thick, gives me that hydration. I've actually used it tonight. I did quite a intense nighttime routine tonight. If you want an up-to-date nighttime routine, that is going up next week, where I show you all the products I'm using. But yeah, I love hyaluronic acid. It's great for moisturizing your skin. It's like a deep hydration and just makes your skin look really plump. The mistake I used to make was I read somewhere, and I haven't seen this in ages, and I don't know whether it's still a thing, but I read somewhere that if you put hyaluronic acid directly on your spots, like a high concentration, so you take the dropper, and this is another thing you shouldn't do, is touch this pipette to your skin, but you'd drop it onto the problem areas and then you'd leave it there, and I do that morning and evening. And what I actually did was I had a spot here, and I don't know whether I've got a video with it, but I had a spot here and I'd put it on and I was like, oh, that tingles. Oh no, that's fine, that's a good thing. If it tingles, it means it's working. Not always the case, do not always think that, but I was like, oh, if it tingles it's working, so that means it's good. And I slept with it on. I then washed my face in the morning, and then I put another drop of the hyaluronic acid serum onto that spot. I went to work and I was like, oh, it's really sore. This was like 2 hours later. I was like, oh, it's really sore. By the end of the day, I got home and I had a blister, and I'm not even lying, it was about this big on my forehead. A chemical burn, I'm going to call it. I think it was like acid burn, but I'd put such a high concentration of hyaluronic acid on my like forehead area. I had a big like scab on my forehead. So what was only a spot that kind of looked like this, it was suddenly a scab, massive, on my forehead. I had it there for about a month until it actually like went. It was itchy, it was sore, it burned, and I was like, what have I done to my skin? I carried on using hyaluronic acid, but I never ever put it into like concentrated areas. I do not drop it onto my skin. I put a little bit into my hand, rub it together and press it into my skin. Do not put it into like one spot. Spread it out and it will do its thing. Oh, I can't even explain how much it hurt. So please do not do that. I wish I had a picture. I don't think I took a picture of it. It's very, like, I can still remember it vividly. I think I was only about 17, 18 at the time. I thought I'd ruin my skin forever. I'm very happy where it is now. Like, it's not going to be perfect, but we're getting there. Hyaluronic acid, really good as a serum. Do not use it as a concentrated treatment. The last big skincare no, and it has been spoken about so many times on so many channels. It is the Ordinary AHA and BHA peeling solution. This is everywhere. It has such a bad rep now because of the way that people use it, and I used to be guilty of this as well. The first thing I would do is I would pipette it onto my skin, and I'd have it like dripping down my eyebrows, nearly into my eyes, and I'd rub it in, and then I'd leave it like 20 minutes. Do not leave this on your skin any more than 10 minutes maximum, absolute maximum. Like, as soon as that timer goes off, wash it off, because if you leave it on there too long, your skin will just react really badly. You end up with redness and you end up with irritation that you do not need. Another thing I used to do is I used to use this 2 to 3 times a week. I'm pretty sure it says somewhere that you can use it like twice a week. I barely even use this once a week. I maybe use it once a month actually now. I do have other masks that I like using, but if again I have like severe dryness or anything, I really want to like cleanse away a layer, not a layer, but like smooth out my skin, I will use this product. But yeah, I would not use it any more than once a week, to be honest. If you have sensitive skin like me, reactive skin, don't do it. There are other masks or cleansers that you can use as well. But yeah, if you're going to use this, use it sparingly, pipette a little bit into your hand, rub it in until your skin looks pink, not red. It kind of goes like a light pink colour, and then you leave it on for 10 minutes. It kind of tingles, but it should not burn. If it burns, please do wash it off. Your skin should never feel like it's on fire. That is a sign that you are reacting badly to the product. Another thing I used to do is this, and then this. If you've already exfoliated your skin and your skin feels smooth and it's soft, don't go in with this, because you've already you haven't like broken the skin, but with this you can sometimes get like little tears or like irritation where you've been over with this. If you then go over with the ordinary peeling solution, you're just putting that product into those like cuts or exposed areas of your skin, and it just really hurts. Like, burning to a new level. Like, I did that once and I had to wipe it off straight away, and my skin burnt for a good hour afterwards. Like, it was not happy. If there are any like parents watching, if your children have this, please watch how they're using it, because it is a very strong product. Sometimes supervision would be advised. I feel like my parents should have watched me using this, to be honest, because I was like 17, 18 and I was putting this all over my skin. Probably not the best idea, but we are getting there. My skin is looking a lot better without doing these things. It has taken months for my skin to recover, because I would be like, oh, I just need to dermaplane my skin, or I need to shave this bit, or I need to exfoliate. And getting out of that habit is quite difficult when I've been doing it for so many years. But if you're going to take anything away from this, please do not over exfoliate your skin. That is the main thing I want to like tell everyone, is over exfoliating can cause more problems than good. Obviously, if you're super dry, there are products you can use to cleanse your skin, like a nice toner after your cleanser that helps to take away some dead skin cells, like a BHA, PHA or an AHA toner. They're really good. Paula's Choice, this is the BHA liquid exfoliant, and also the Ole Henriksen dark spot toner. These are really good toners for sort of lightly exfoliating your skin, but they also give a lot of hydration, especially this one. This one gives you such a nice glow afterwards as well. I am also testing out the Glow Recipe watermelon toner, so I'll let you know next week how that is going. I've got a full video on that going up next week, so if you want to see that, then subscribe down below. These mistakes are going to scar me forever. I'm going to remember them always, so when I see these in my cupboard, I don't reach for them as much, and I tend to not put so many products on my skin now. I have quite a simple skincare routine. I'm trying to keep it low-key, but I like testing products, so if there are any that you guys want me to test, please do let me know down below. Any brands that you are unsure about, let me know. I'll do a full test for you guys, so you can see how it reacts on my skin before you put it on yours. Obviously everyone's skin is different, so what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me, so do not take this as Bible. If there is something you want to try, or there is one technique that you use here that is absolutely fine for your skin, then keep doing you. That is absolutely fine. I'm not like dictating anything, I'm just giving my experience to you guys. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. As I said, comment below any other products you want to see me test, any other videos you want to see me do, skincare, makeup, lifestyle, anything like that. Please do let me know. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I am trying to upload on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday at 7 PM. So if you want to see that, then subscribe. I'm also going to do a lot more skincare on my channel because I love it and it looks like you guys love it too. So I will do that. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.